Eddie, how are you doing? I don't know that I feel too much like a baby boy this morning, though. I'm glad you're fine as wine. Let me turn this around. Hey, Big Mike, how you doing? Get off my ugly face. There's some of the bluebird skies in North Carolina this morning. The job I was supposed to go to this morning canceled on me, and I just got word to go to another job site, which is like a 3 hour, about a 2.5 to 3 hour drive, depending on traffic. I do need to stop at the office, and I got to stop at the office for about 10-15 minutes, and I need to stop and get gas. So, because I need a couple of supplies from the office. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a good day. Hey, Randall, how you doing? Brandon, good morning. Stay frosty. I think it's showing 29 degrees on my truck out here this morning. When I woke up, it was like 22 or 23. Hey, Emily. How are you this morning? I know Coastal just ended hers. And as she ended, I decided, okay, I'm on the road. I might as well do my live stream this morning.
Please reduce speed.
Normally I would have used StreamYard, but I didn't today. I don't know if y'all know, but last night we were featured on Avid Fisherman's Sunday night talk. So that was pretty fun. That talk lasted about 2 hours, which was kind of crazy. I think we all lost track of time on it. And surprisingly, it was not a roast of backlash, so that was even better. I kind of expected it to turn into a roast of backlash last night. I got 8 wonderful people in here and 3 thumbs up showing so far. Y'all don't forget to hit the thumbs up, share it out. Hopefully we can get some new people in here. Maybe I can get a couple of new supporters, who knows? We'll see what happens. Definitely please hit the thumbs up for me. That does help with the algorithm and everything else. Oh, I lost somebody with that saying. Oh well. Don't have too much of a topic right now. I hope everybody's ready for Christmas. I know we are not. We've got 4 or 5 more gifts to get for everybody, and still got some wrapping to do, and got to figure out travel plans. Hey, Steele, how you doing, buddy? So, we'll get there before. Hopefully, they said something about this being a short pay week, so hopefully we get paid a little early this week. That's one reason I got to go. My timesheet wouldn't go through. I couldn't get my computer to work last night. Hey, Miss Paula. I did not have Hobby Hangout last night because I was with I was featured on another channel with me and Coastal, so, and that was with Avid Fisherman. So I would like to say thank you to Avid Fisherman for hosting us and shouting out Coastal Water. And she did grow a little bit last night, so hopefully that'll continue to, hopefully that growth will continue. We'll see. That was all tundra swan out there. That was a lot of snow, or snowbirds as I call it, tundra swan. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. That's good. Thank you all for being in here. I appreciate it. Hopefully by the time I get to where I'm going today, everything will have thawed out a little bit. Hey, Wild Japan, how are you? Wild Japan, I hope you're doing well. That sounds good. That sounds real good. I wish you could send me a jar of it. If anybody ever wants to get in touch with me, my Instagram or Facebook and my email are all on my about page. Just go check out my about page. You can get in touch with me through Messenger on any of those. You may have to send me a message saying, hey, this is such and such channel, just so I'll know who it is. If you're going from your real name and not your channel name. That's about all I ask. Dang, the water came up in the river. Squirrel moment, sorry. But yes, y'all can reach out to me, connect to me through social media. Also have my merchandise store up there. It does have my new logo on there. Feel free to go check out my merchandise store. See if y'all can find something that you would like to buy. All proceeds from merchandise sales, super chats, super stickers, or memberships, anything I get from that will go back into the channel. Matter of fact, I'm hoping to get, I think I need about 25 more dollars worth of income from super chat, stickers, or memberships or views, and I should get my next check from YouTube. As soon as I get that, I'm thinking about getting me a 7'6" medium heavy moderate fast tip swim bait rod. That's what I'm looking for. Hey, Tinkerbell, how are you doing, ma'am? Thank you for coming by. Mega love shout out to Tinkerbell. She has been a long time supporter of my channel. I hadn't seen you around much lately, Tinkerbell. I'm glad to see you coming back a little bit. I saw her last night with Avid, and now she's in here this morning. I appreciate it. have a great week. Lena is supposed to be W-E-E-K, not W-E-A-K, but I'm pretty sure he understands. A 2.5 hour drive this morning was bad enough. Now I've got a 3 hour drive by the time I do everything. Downtown Ernie Brown. How you doing, sir? Hope you're well. I do know this Thursday we have a major frontal system coming through. So I don't know how that's going to affect things. Other than the fact that I'll probably be off Thursday, Friday from all the rain. And then Saturday we go into go into Christmas. Just under half a tank of gas. I'll go to the office first. I got to pick up some drive tubes for soil testing, and I need to see if they have a lighter there. If they don't, then I will have to go buy one. Because mine has quit on me. We basically use the 2-burner camp stoves to burn off the moisture in the soil, to get the moisture content of the soil while we're out in the field. And I need a lighter to be able to start it, or light it, and not a little cigarette lighter. So I don't get burnt or backlash myself this morning. If all else fails, I do have some paper towels I can roll up and light the end of it and light the burner if I have to. I prefer not to do that. Also need to grab me a couple canisters of gas just to be sure I have enough. I think I need another 9-volt battery. Just some more odds and end things that I need to make sure I have enough of before I go to a job site. I've got my boots, I got my hard hat. I know I got a vest in here somewhere. Might have to see if they got any large gloves in there too. Since I am going to a solar farm, and they are a stickler there on solar farms about safety and everything dealing with safety. There's my safety glasses. I got those, so that's good. And I'm trying to go through my checklist in my head about all the PPE that I have to wear. Day in and day out, make sure that I got everything. Certain jobs require higher levels of PPE than others. get to this job exactly what I'm going to need. Hey, Tasha, how are you doing this morning, ma'am? Hopefully you're doing well. Smells like Rocky Mountain. From where I'm at right now, it's showing 2 hours and 21 minutes and 160 miles to get to the job site. Which is a crazy amount of time. Okay, 11 wonderful people in here and 11 thumbs up. Thank you, y'all, for hitting the thumbs up. Y'all are welcome to share this out on your community tabs if you have it. Which I think most everybody now has a community tab. It doesn't matter what your subscriber count is or anything. They took that goal away and pretty much gave that to everybody, from what I've seen. As long as you're active, they've somewhat given the community tab to you. Which to me is crazy, but oh well. I had to work hard to get the community tab, then they turned around and gave it to most everybody. What would y'all like to talk about today? Any topics of the day? I was kind of hoping Coastal would come in here. Texted Coastal. I told her that I was live and that she's got the Panda pickup unless she gets her dad to do it. I'm sure her dad does not mind one bit because they love that little girl. About anybody that meets Panda, she can wrap them around their finger in about probably less than 10 seconds of meeting her. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Stay home. I guess I can give an update on my channel. Going into next year, I'm going to try to do a once a week deal where I try to go over some sort of tackle or technique and do a tackle time talk show. I might, and I can have guests if somebody would like to talk about different techniques they use for things. Just reach out to me by email or through Instagram or Facebook, and we'll set up a date for whoever to come up, and we'll do tackle time. I will be continuing my hobby hangout on Sunday nights. With that being said, I will probably be buying me a RC car kit. So I may be building a RC car while live streaming. Or I'll put out a couple videos on the RC car build. Try to find me a good cheap beginner kit. I used to go to like Hobby Lobby, Michael's, places like that, and get the plastic car kits where you just make the model cars and they sit up on a shelf, and you had to paint them and you had to glue them all together, paint them and all that stuff. All right, Miss Paula, take care. What's everyone's favorite Christmas song? My favorite Christmas song, I would say, is Mary Did You Know? Mary Did You Know? The Grinch. Why would Tasha, that seems to fit you. Yeah, Emily, I've been watching some of your shorts, some of those jumps that they do with the RC vehicles. I'd be scared to do it without how much it costs to repair them after you break them, but definitely some awesome videos over there, Emily. Fish Flats, I don't think I saw you come in. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry I missed your arrival in here. Fish Flats, thank you for being here, sir or ma'am. I was going to say, that does not surprise me, Tasha. Not at all. That's cool. Thank you, Steele. Yeah, we definitely try to. Me and Coastal live by the old saying, do unto others as you want them to do unto you. So, we definitely try to treat everybody as friendly as possible and be uplifting and encouraging. And we hope that y'all are the same way back to us. You'll treat us well and uplift us and encourage us. That's all we ask, is everybody is uplifting and kind to one another and encourage each other. And we know people have downtime, but just don't dwell on the downs, always focus on the positive. Coastal, I am headed to Wentworth, North Carolina, wherever the heck that is. I think it's somewhere between Greensboro and Winston-Salem, almost to Virginia border. So I might be somewhere up around Mount Airy, Pallet Mountain, be up around Mayberry area. That's what it looked like. I know it's something like 2 hours and 45 minutes away from our house, so there's no way I'm getting back anytime soon. I did not go back by the house before I left to come up here. I got enough money on the I I got enough money, I can get me a couple of hot dogs and a drink from Sheetz and be good for today. Gonna go build a solar farm. With all the solar farms that are going in all over this area, I don't see why our electric bill keeps going up 20 and 30% every year. I know they got to build the solar farms, but the solar farms should be zero income. They should be making money, not having to spend more to build them. I don't know what's going on with that. You're fine, Fish Flats. We understand. I'm driving, so I've missed you coming in. I'm sorry about that, sir. I don't intentionally ignore anybody in here, but I do try to hit everybody. I might not see you come in, but I'll normally see the hellos to you afterwards. Oh, there it went. I'm at 51% of my... Okay. I was checking the old life on this truck. It's still at 51%. Because I've almost met the mileage. Okay. I don't think I've ever reconnected through there. Thank you, Fish Flats. I appreciate that. Luckily, most of what I'm doing today will be interstate driving. At least until I get to Greensboro, most of what I do will be interstate driving, I think. I will go through Raleigh a little bit because I got to go to the office. Make sure I have everything I need, and I know my email for my timesheets and work order did not go through last night. I hate to say it, but I think I'm going to have to shave this beard off because it is itchy as all get out this year. It's more aggravating than it is good. Randall, my thoughts and prayers are with you during this holiday season. I know it's going to be tough on you, sir. Definitely be thinking about you and the family of Fat Ninja DM. We unfortunately lost him. He was a good YouTuber about a month and a half, 2 months ago now. Thoughts and prayers would be with Mr. Catfish Terry, as he's still getting, I think this week marks 1 year since he lost Catfish Mama. I know he's having a rough time too. Definitely prayers to everybody who have lost loved ones this year. Holidays definitely aren't the same without some of your loved ones there. Because in the last 5 years, I've lost both of my grandmothers. So I completely and totally understand what people go through when they lose a very close family member. My grandfather is, or I call him Pop, he is 95 years old. If he makes it to March, he'll be 96 years old. It's amazing how, and it's amazing even with him being 96 years old, how sharp his mind still is. He might not can see or hear, but he still has a sharp mind, which is awesome. I understand that, Randall. Definitely want to say you are in our, at least for me and Coastal, you are in our thoughts and prayers for this Christmas. And we do hope that everything goes well for you. Anytime you lose a matriarch or patriarch of the family, it can make things change indefinitely, for sure. I think this is the first year in 2 or 3 years that we've actually put lights across the front of the house. And a couple of our inflatables were so old that they didn't even, one of them don't want to have to blow up this year anymore. So we're going to have to do away with some lights and stuff like that. Before we put the Christmas stuff up, we need to go through it all. Send some to like Goodwill, and the rest of it needs to go to the trash because we're just not using it anymore. So that's one thing that we need to definitely try to do. Other than I think this Friday and Saturday I'm supposed to be trout fishing with my dad. Other than that, I'm not really going to be fishing anymore until next year. Granted, that doesn't sound very, that sounds like it's a long time away, but it's really only 2 weeks. This weekend I'm going to go, I'll go fishing with my dad because Saturday is his birthday. And then the next weekend I'm supposed to be getting up with Bailey's Guide Service and possibly doing a guided deer hunt on some game lands over in western North Carolina. So hopefully I can take those last 3 or 4 days of the hunting season and put put a couple does or a couple deer in the freezer for us. I'll go ahead coolers with some ice in them, and we'll process the deer right there at the camp, and I'll go ahead and put the back strap, tenderloin, I'll debone the ham, figure out what to do for the shoulders and stuff, and throw it all on a wet ice or ice bath type deal, and see what we can come up with. Because you can wet age deer, or you can just ice age a deer. Wet aging is the best way for me because I don't have a walk-in cooler to hang it with. Tasha, take care. Good luck with your doctor's appointments. God bless you, and may the doctors help you find answers to everything going on, ma'am. I know you've been having a rough time also. Thoughts and prayers with you and your health issues. What's the topic we can talk about, y'all? Because I'm running out of things to talk about, surprisingly. I could talk a little bit about Panda's testimony if I need to. As y'all have heard us talk about here and there, Panda is 100% medically disabled. She does have some issues that stem from a genetic disorder called Stankiewicz-Isidore syndrome, which, from what I've found, Stankiewicz-Isidore is a French geneticist that found the type of chromosomal disorder or genetic disorder, so the syndrome was named after him. Panda was born 8 weeks early after Coastal had been in labor for 85 hours. She had to be cut out by C-section. They did everything they could to try to stop they were trying to stop the labor, but they just couldn't do it. But they did try to postpone it at least 48 hours to give time for steroid shots and stuff to help with development of lungs and brain and different organs and stuff like that needed to reach at least the 32-week mark before coming out. With that being said, when Panda was born, she did go to NICU or neonatal ICU. She stayed there probably about 2 weeks. She did have some jaundice issues. and had to be put on the UV light, and she had to be on a feeding tube. She was on oxygen to help her breathe. I think it was 6 or 7 days. It was 5 or 6 days after she was born before we held her for the first time. Eddie Lugo Studios, good morning. How are you? Any Finn, good morning. Welcome, y'all. Doing all the scans and tests and stuff for Panda, we found out that her kidneys had grown together. So they are connected at the bottom, and as they move into place, they're going to stay connected, and they will elongate into what's called a horseshoe-shaped kidney. They will never separate. Thank the good Lord, she has been blessed with her kidneys. At one point, one was working a little more than the other, but as she's gotten older, it seems like that's kind of balanced out. And the numbers, her kidney function numbers, even though they're skewed to extreme low or extreme high of normal kidney function, they are still within normal ranges. So we've been very blessed with her kidney functions. She was on a feeding tube for 18 months because she would aspirate. When she was swallowed, liquid and food would go to her lungs and not to her stomach. So we had to go through extensive swallow therapy, where they would put like a shock collar on her neck and kind of shock the muscles to contract them and release them. They would pulsate small electrical charges to help as we were feeding her, to help train the muscles to push the food to her stomach and not to her lungs. And we were having to feed, when we did that, we started on consistency that was even thicker than honey. And now today she can eat and drink and do about whatever she wants to. She'll still have coughing spells and a bunch of, and we still have to watch her closely while she eats, and we still have that in the back of her head. Anytime she gets sick, we have to be very careful that mucus and snot doesn't get into her lungs, because she does have a very, very, very high risk of pneumonia anytime she gets sick. And she can, just getting normal everyday drink or water in her lungs can cause her to have pneumonia. But yeah, she has come a long ways. She does have some mental and motor function disabilities that makes her slower than most kids. Even though she is 5 years old, she's probably still got the mental capacity and the motor skills of like a 4-year-old. She's about maybe a year or so behind in speech and just her brain activities, so to speak, is about a year or so behind, and compared to most kids her age. Her height and weight is smaller than, or lower than what she should be. She's only in like the 9 to 12 percentile on height and weight for a normal 5-year-old or somebody that should be getting ready to go into kindergarten. So there's certain little issues here and there, but we do our best to love her and nurture her, and we try to encourage her to figure out a way for her to do it herself, because she is quick to stop and say, I can't do it, and ask for help. We try to encourage her, hey, can you do it this way? But we'll suggest how to do it. We won't do it for her, and get her to, and actually get her to do it. So that's something that we've learned that we have to do. But all in all, the last 5 years for us have been hit or miss with medical stuff. There are times where she'll get sick, and we will definitely skip a doctor and go straight to the hospital, unfortunately, just because of her background and her medical stuff that she does have going on. It's not so much, sometimes we feel like we're overreacting, but so far, every time we've been to the hospital, it has been a warranted visit, because we probably would have ended up there anyways from regular doctors. So we've done really good on making sure we keep up with our doctor's visits, keep up with all of our specialists. There is one that I do need to get back into keeping up with, and that's orthopedics. We've got to call up to Duke and get her a new orthopedic schedule going. Unfortunately, her orthopedic doctor left, and we never got replaced with a new one or rescheduled. So I've got to follow up with that at the first of the year. I'll do that after the holidays. Hey, Corner Clubhouse, how are you doing, sir? I'm getting into your neck of the woods right now. I'm getting ready to pass Wendell or Lizard Lick Road area. And then I'll be headed down Glenwood. I got to go down Glenwood and go to the office, which is across from the Walmart off of Glenwood, back behind the Barnhill Company, right by the AMF bowling alley over that way. I'm pretty sure you know where that's at. And then from there, I'll be headed to Wentworth, North Carolina. Wherever that may be, I've never been to Wentworth. Yep, where the AMF bowling alley is, if you look across the street from there, you'll see a bunch of Nova trucks. That's where our office is. Right behind the Valero. And like a woodworking type place. I don't go to the office every day, but I do try to get by there about once a week or once every other week. So today's one of those days where I'm going to stop by on my way to work or on my way to the job site. Then from there, I'm going to go to the Sheets about a mile up the road off of Glenwood, and then into the job site, because I'm going to need gas and breakfast and lunch. So that'll be good. Anyways, I figured you would know about where that is. something else I need to do is I need to go by, I need to go to Crabtree Valley Mall one day this week. Because about 2 years ago, we went up to the North Carolina mountains and stayed at a cabin that a good friend of ours owns. That he also owns a tackle shop down in Grifton, North Carolina. But he owns a cabin up in the mountains. They had rented the cabin. While they were renting the cabin, they noticed it was for sale. And they ended up buying the cabin. And now he's bought the cabin next door to it also. While we were up there, we had gone to a gem mining place, and Panda picked out a black onyx to have cut. Been where? Crabtree Valley Mall or Grifton or the mountains of North Carolina? Or all three. But I was in Crabtree Valley Mall not too long ago, and I noticed that there was a gem store in there where they actually do lapidary stuff, where they actually cut the rocks and cut the gems and all that stuff. Well, with that being said, I was going, and they actually make this jewelry and stuff there out of what they cut. So I was going, they said I think it would be $100 for them to take that stone and either wrap wire around it or cut it down and stick it into one of like their pendants for a necklace. So I may take that piece of black onyx and see if they can't cut it for, see if they can't get it set
Increase
for
following distance
into like a pendant type necklace for Panda. But I think that would be an awesome present at some point for her. I do know at the end of February, me, Coastal, Panda are supposed to head up to CatCon. Any donations y'all would like to give to that, you can type PayPal and send it by PayPal if you want to be anonymous, or you can send it by Super Chat or Super Sticker would be great. We do want to be able to take Panda places and have her get out and experience things such as CatCon and different adventures. We are supposed to pick up Bailey's Guide Service on our way up to CatCon, and I think he's going. He'll ride with us and we'll drop him back off because he's on our way to get there for the most part, so that will be good. It's about a 13-hour drive from our house to the hotel for CatCon. So definitely gas money and anything that y'all can help us with would be very helpful. I think the room, just the room and everything is going to be pretty expensive. I think luckily breakfast is included with the hotel room. More than likely what I'll do is we'll go out to eat one night, but I'll take my little camping grill with me and I'll cook in the parking lot of the I'll cook right out there in the parking lot of the hotel for supper a couple of nights. If y'all hear any alarms or any beeps off of my phone, I'm sorry. We have a fire call that's going off for a residential fire alarm. I just saw that pop up. I think I got it set to do not disturb. Even when my phone is set to do not disturb, my active 911 for the fire department does have the ability to go over the do not disturb and still set off the alarm for me. So I'm sorry about that, because trying to help people and make sure I am available when I can be, I need to have that set that way. But CatCon's going to be a fun little conference. It's more, we're going to try to get up there and meet and greet and see some of all y'all that support us, and try to just hang out with everybody and see what we can come up with on passing out. Hopefully by then I'll have stickers for both me and Coastal. I try to go up there with 100 apiece, and we'll pass out stickers to everybody, so anybody that goes up there or comes over and sees us in Louisville, Kentucky that weekend, we can get y'all a sticker. So that'll be awesome. Just kind of spread our channel out, get it out there. Hopefully people will connect to us and we can just have a good time. East Street alarm highway. So we got 2 fire calls right now then. I know one was can you say hello to Emma, my granddaughter? Hey Miss Emma, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming in here with Mr. Chris. I do appreciate it, ma'am. How old is Miss Emma? Chris, I know she's probably got you wrapped around her finger. Emma is 16. Oh yeah. She's got you wrapped around her finger pretty good.
Increase following distance. Increase following distance.
Miss Emma, it's nice to meet you, ma'am. Turn the camera around so she'll see who's talking to her. My hair is going crazy. I got to cut it. I'm starting to look like a miniature Bob Ross hairdo here. And that sun coming up behind me is brighter than all get out. Yes, I have on a short sleeve shirt. I also have a 30-pound Carhartt coat that I can wear. So I don't get, the Carhartt coat is so warm that I don't have to wear extra underneath it. Alright. This GPS doesn't realize that if I leave a significant amount of room in front of me, people merge in front of you. Alright, Miss Linda, take care. Like I said, I'll probably be live for another 2 hours just trying to get to a job site. I told the boss man to let him know I was going to be, let people know I'd be up there about 11 a.m. give or take a little bit. If I known we were going to have 2 fire calls this morning, I would have stayed home. You got a long ways, didn't you? Way the dude in the white car is driving, I'm gonna get back around him. He's like two inches off the car in front of me, about bump drafting him. Right through here, if I miss anybody coming in or leaving, I'm sorry. I've got to pay attention on the belt line. If Mark is in here, he knows all too well about this area, I'm sure.
Increase following distance.
I knew that was coming.
Increase following distance.
I thought he said under 60 miles an hour, it doesn't tell you that. I cannot get this temperature dialed in right today. It's either too hot or too cold. Emma is 62. Does Linda left? Okay. Haven't really missed anything since I got on this stretch of road. That's good. Oh, Ford, keep going. Got low when people merge in front of you, didn't slam on brakes. A Yukon and an Escape cannot be in the same place at the same time. That don't work. Slept good last night, but I'm still sleepy today. Panda's had a head cold for about a week, and I think me and Coastal have both got it now. Because we're both sniffling now. I don't know if y'all can see the 2 cranes right up here in front of in front of me over the tree line, but they're always building something. I think both of those are job sites for us down by the downtown area. And then there's another one right here. They're building a parking deck and apartments and shopping areas there also. I know one set of apartments I helped build not too long ago. They said the apartments were going to be going for $2,200 a month for rent, and that was for a 2-bedroom apartment. But they were supposed to be fully the $2,200 a month included lights, water, cable, internet, and they were smart apartments. So once you signed the lease, they would set up the Alexa stuff on your phone, and you could pretty much control everything in your apartment from your phone. Lights, heat, air, even like the stoves and everything. They're putting the refrigerators in that had the touch screen on them where you could control it. You could look in your refrigerator from your phone and see what you had in the refrigerator at all times. They were the top of the line, most technologically advanced apartments they had ever built. And then the first floor of the apartment building was actually going to be a public super center. So you would have a grocery store downstairs with pharmacy that's supposed to be run 24/7, which is ridiculous. So pretty much you could go home, go to your apartment, go downstairs, go get your groceries for the day, and go back up to your apartment and cook. You wouldn't even have to leave the building to go to the grocery store, which is crazy to me. We don't even have a grocery store in our little hometown. We have to drive 10 to 15 miles to get to a grocery store. Look, I'm down to 3 people in here. Where's that siren at? Oh, coming from my right. You got it, buddy. Go. The Lord touch whoever they're going to pick up or whoever they are transporting, and just be with them. And you know the need, Lord, of whoever they're headed to get or whoever they're transporting, and just be with that person and make sure they have a full recovery right here before the holidays. In your name I pray, amen. As a volunteer fireman and first responder, anytime I see a fire truck or ambulance, I always say a little prayer like that. because you never know where they're going to. Some of the EMS calls can leave you scratching your head saying, really? You called an ambulance for that? Then some of them, you sit there and do CPR for 3 to 4 hours. And hope you hear that they survive it afterwards. It's just one of those things at times. But I see I got 3 people still in here. Maserati to my left. Nice. You're welcome. If Miss Emma has a channel, Chris, you're welcome to drop it. If she does YouTube or anything. I don't know if she has a channel or not. I'll be at my office here in just a few minutes. I have to run in there, do my timesheet, do a couple work orders, and grab a couple items, and I'll be right back out. Shouldn't take me more than about 10 minutes. Hey, Bearded Eagle, how you doing, buddy? Bearded Eagle, if I don't see you between now and then, I hope you have a Merry Christmas, sir. You can skip the ad. Dropped all the way down to 1 person in here now. That's crazy. Yeah, I've been told that too, but I'm getting ready to stop by the office. It'll take me about 5 or 10 minutes to run in there, grab a couple things, and run out. So, I also got to send my timesheet through. So that might take a minute or two, but hopefully it won't be too long. And then I got to head to the job site then I'll have to stop for gas and then head to the job site. Thank you, sir. Just a cow. Okay, that's cool. Well, she's welcome to watch any of my videos that she would like to. Anytime, I'll take the watch hours. All right, turn this around this way. Scare everybody with my ugly mug. Oh, looks like the boss man's here. See if I can back it in right here. Yes, we have backup alarms on our trucks. Alright, I'll be right back. I got to run in and grab a couple things real quick. Grab my phone. Need it. time of year. But anyways, he said there's some two densities shots up this way to do. Yep. I don't know how many I got to do. He said it was 4 solar for him. That's all he told me. He said the guy called it in yesterday. Yep. Sorry about that, y'all. Got out of the office and had a work call. Now it's time to get gas, and you'll get to live a life of the day in the day of backlash here, so to speak. Trying to get to a job site that I've never been to. While I was at the office, I got to put my timesheet in and my work order, so that was good. 84,431. Now I get to get gas and see what I can do from there. I don't know who all's still in here. Hey, Bearded. J&J, how are you doing? Coastal still in here. Bearded. Thank you for keeping it going, Coastal and Bearded. I appreciate it. Jessica came in and left. Rustic came in? Wow. I had to give him a call. Tell him I apologize for not saying hello. Right now I'm at the Wonderful Sheets gas station. Get this and then head to the... I'm gonna step in, grab me a drink and a few hot dogs, and then I'll head to the job site. Supposed to be there at 11 o'clock. Right now it's showing I'll be there by 11:10. Where's that? Where's the... Coastal, if you're still in here, hopefully you're getting Panda, or you've gotten up with your dad about getting Panda. Slap backlash. Why am I getting slapped for it? And with a frying pan. Sheesh. Well, so the dude behind me can get up, be able to leave when he's done. Alright, let me go in and grab my lunch. I'll be right back. Then we'll be on the road. Alright. Jesus. Maybe all this running around is done. Oh, Flatfest in here. Frying pan. Meredith, I think Coastal wins that one, sir. I hate to tell you. But at least she only got a stinky fish, not a frying pan. She's gonna learn to stop hitting me with these frying pans. She won't have to spend as much money. Whew. Jesus. The life and times of backlash trying to get to a job site this morning. It's taken me 2 hours to get to where I'm at. I still got an hour and a half to the job site. So, yeah. That's crazy. And starting first of the year, they're no longer paying us for COVID sick leave. Country Mart was a happening place this morning. They had a medical emergency, and 20 minutes later they had a wreck there. Sheesh. I wonder if those two things were related in any way. Alright, we're off to the job site now. 92 miles from here. We'll see how long I keep my signal going. I'm gonna go ahead and eat a couple of hot dogs on them. I'm hungry right now for a couple of them. I ate the other two after I get on the site. Coastal, I'm pretty sure I'll be off Thursday due to rain. So with that being said, if you would like to try to take Thursday off, I think that's when we're getting paid, is Thursday. I would love to have that extra day to get out and do something, but we'll see. to keep one person in here for a little bit, and then I'll probably go ahead and end this. Well, you started that one, Bearded. Tiny Tim, what's up? How you doing, Tim? Hey, Emily's still in here. I'm doing better now. I just ate 2 hot dogs. That was breakfast. Yep, Eagle, I'm the coastal. That was absolutely fair because you started that one. I can't help it, she ended it. Bearded, I might have, Thursday, if I'm not working Thursday, I may have to get up with you, figure out when you don't have a meeting and go do a polar plunge in your pool just because you offered me $20 to jump in the pool at this time of year. Which would be awesome, I know. Trying to take apart a Red Ryder. From my past experience with Red Ryder BB guns, it costs more to repair them than it does to just go buy a new one. 9 times out of 10, what happens is the air bladder gets a hole in it. Or if it's a lever action, the spring wears out. Probably be Thursday because I hope to work tomorrow and Wednesday. Then Thursday's supposed to be a rain day, so that'll make it even colder. Okay. I've been driving this stretch for I don't know how long. I just realized that off to my right it said that there is a place called Fabius Page Horse Cemetery. A horse cemetery. Interesting. I mean, I know, I guess you got to bury them somewhere, but that's kind of weird. 54 miles. So I got a ways before I get off of this one. Get over. Hey, there's Rustic. Welcome back, Rustic. Sorry I missed you earlier, sir. I had to go in the office and get some personal protection equipment, some sampling equipment, and get my timesheet and work orders from last week turned in. I got all that taken care of. Now I can head off to the job site. I mean, the seat's probably more intelligent than Backlash, so I can see where you enjoy that. Hardy har har. I got another 82 miles to go, sir. Out of about 190 that I had to go. I'll be up by Fishing Local 336 and Bailey's Guide Service area, I think. Okay. The people in that vehicle must have some money, because the license plate said Sussex, England. So not only are they over here from England, they brought their car with them from England. I imagine that cost a pretty penny to get over here. I wonder if they've moved here or what.
Increase following distance.
Nice. Now they get to shoot their eyes out. Good job. Be like us when we were kids. Only pump it one time and then shoot. I'll be on this side of the yard, you're on that side. Having a civil war. I think a couple of my buddies still have pellets stuck in them at various places. Yeah, Tim, it might be, but whew, I don't know. Depends on how long they're over here. But it's not something you see every day in North Carolina, a Sussex, England tag. I was gonna go around him and he got over with me. Well, you're lucky they don't shoot each other. We used Red Ryder BB guns like they were paintball guns back in the day. Let's see, Chapel Hill, Carmel Road. They're from Georgia. Oh, Lordy. Birds and squirrels. I enjoyed shooting birds and squirrels until my dad wanted to start making me eat what I killed. The squirrel wasn't so bad, but a Tweety bird don't have much meat on it. Oh, that's nice. I'm sure the fish love that. Miles will take 15 minutes. Fish the side that's not frozen. Protecting the deer corn. Okay. I might need to take my pellet gun over there and see if I can't kill me a couple of squirrels to eat. Just so y'all know, it's a state law, no driving while impaired. Huh. You won't never get 4 inches of ice here at all. You'll be lucky to get a 1/4 of an inch of ice on your pond. A lot of days will be like today, 20s in the morning, 50s in the afternoon. I've seen some people catch catfish through the ice. I have a friend that when he was a kid used real cowboy. Yeah, I can see where that would be a problem, Tim. Even if they are shooting blanks, it'd still be not be very cool with the sheriff. I imagine the dad could have lost his gunsmith license for that one too. The wax is just something that holds the powder in, or the primer. That way, basically you're shooting a blank. There's no lead or projectile. Yeah, it does sting if you're close. It'll sting, but it won't kill you. It'd be like getting hit with a paintball. Attraction exit 266. Earwax. Paintball used to be fun. Now I'm too old and slow to play. Yeah, I could see where that could be a problem with them wanting to shoot guns in real life at people. Jesus. Yeah, that's about right. I would like to go down to, there's a paintball course in Chocowee called Hematoma. I wouldn't mind going down there one weekend and seeing how I could, and just go play one weekend. Yeah, if they did that now, it'd be a completely different turnout, I imagine. the hill there. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, you can rent them from there. I think it's like $50 for 1,500 paintballs and a couple tanks of air and all the equipment. Got an hour and 3 minutes still left and 65 miles to go. Yeah. Well, Hematoma has right many that will come over from Havelock, from the Marine Corps base over there, and they'll come play. And they got the fancy guns when they come. Volunteer fire. The boat files, what's up? How you doing? I think they're getting ready to 3-lane this area right through here, which would be nice. Because I've kind of moved over and paved the edge out a little wider. Yeah, that is nuts. $33,500 a piece. Yeah, Coastal parked too close to a makeshift at-home paintball course, and her car got covered in paintballs one day. Back before we started dating, but it was fun back then. They haven't fixed this road before we come to CatCon. I'm going to have to make sure I'm in the left-hand lane with Coastal with me. regardless of what the traffic's like in the left-hand lane. Because they still had the rumble strip and other parts over here in the right-hand lane. Hopefully they have it paid by the time we go to CatCon. Paved and fixed by then. Efland. Efland. It's an interesting name for a town. Efland. Buddy, you got a truck stop coming up here. Oh Lord, there's a 5-car pileup with 2 buses over there. That's not cool. Looked like the 2 school bus, the back bus had crunched the car in between the 2 buses, and that caused them to hit 2 other cars. That's not good at all. 2 school buses and 3 vehicles all crunched up together. I still got to go west for 30 more miles. Still have something like 59 miles to the job site. Yeah, I hope so too, but it looked like
Increase following distance.
It looked like the school buses
Increase
didn't really get
following
hurt
distance.
any. It looked like it was the other vehicles around them. One vehicle looked like it had been hit from the front. It had been hit in the back by the school bus and sandwiched. That's why you don't merge in front of somebody when all there is room for just your car. Because if there's a sudden stop when you do that, you're going to get hit. And one reason why I run my live stream sometimes. Hey, Sea Lake Journeys, hello. Y'all still on the boat or are y'all off of your cruise now? They took a Christmas cruise. I know his name is Chet. I can't think of the wife's name right now. I'm sorry, I forgot the wife's name. Chet, and I can't think of the other one. I'm sorry. Robin. Okay. Just got home, not even unpacked yet. Well, what's the joys of unpacking when you can just book you another cruise and take off again? I'm headed off to work today. It's supposed to take me 3 hours to get there. It's going to take me about 3.5 today. Maybe it'll only take me 3 hours to get home. If Sea Legs Journey, Chet or Robin, if y'all would type the word backlash in chat, Nightbot will drop your channel link and people can connect to you. They are a high energy couple, very good live stream, normally early morning live stream. I do need to get back and watch some of their member only content that they have from their live stream. Hopefully I can do that this weekend. But definitely a very cool couple. Lots of good energy, positivity, and happiness. It doesn't matter what type of day you're having. They can cheer you up for sure. And they got one or two little dogs. I know one. I think it's Enzo is the dog's name. Tanger Outlets. No problem, guys. I've thoroughly enjoyed connecting to your channel. Y'all are two very awesome people. If me and Coastal Water can get to where we can go on a cruise, I will probably be racking your brain on things we need to take. And or how all that stuff works out. Because that is something I would love to do at some point, is take a cruise. Hey, thank you, Tiny Tim. Tim dropped y'all's link for you so people can connect to you. Somewhere in the Burlington, North Carolina area right now. get to the job site around 11:15ish time frame, which around that point in time I will be ending this live stream, because I will be going to a solar farm, so I'll end it a little bit before I get there, and we'll go from there. Whew. 3 hours is a long ways to drive, but hey, it works. Hey, J&J, how are you, John? Got Randall's, got the Bud Files. J&J, I hope you're doing well, sir. That's good. Glad to hear you're doing well. I'm hoping I don't have much work up here today. Come up here, do a few densities, and turn around and go back to the house. As long as I'm on site for 2 hours, I get 8 hours. Not so much what to take on the cruise as it is how does the cost and stuff work out once you're on the cruise, is what we would be concerned about. Do you charge everything and pay it later, or how's that all work? I don't know. Granddaddy's Antiques, next exit then right. 84,000 square foot of antiques. It'd be the taxes, fees, etc. that we would be worried about. Just trying to have the money to do things off the boat, or like the drinks and casinos or whatever. That would be interesting. We've never been on one, never really looked at them. So I know there's one that cruise line that with a valid first responder ID, I get to go on the cruise for free. And I think my family can too. So that would be extremely nice. I just got to figure out how to book that and what cruise line it is. ECU Online, #1 in North Carolina, #6 in the U.S. Did not know that. About ECU. Anything free, always watch for taxes and fees being added. Alright. Well, this one is actually I think it's for first responders.
Increase following distance.
Yeah, that's something I would be very concerned about. If I do leave the boat at a port, if I don't get back, yeah, that would not be fun. Get stuck somewhere. Hey, internal compass of NC, how are you, sir? Gratuity? No, you don't give gratuity to anybody.
Increase following distance.
You do not give 10%.
Increase following distance.
I'm messing, y'all. Yes, I know tips and
Increase
stuff
following
is
distance.
very important on something like that. Yeah, internal, I'm working too. I'm just trying to get to the job site now. They decided to send me to Wentworth, North Carolina. Wherever the heck Wentworth is. Right now I'm somewhere between Burlington and Greensboro, I believe. This might still be considered Burlington area. Me neither. Well, I looked on the map, it looked like it was northwest of Greensboro and northeast of Winston-Salem, up by the Virginia border. I'm coming up here to a solar farm up this way. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, I just passed the Hall River now I'm in Guilford County. Over here in Kane Brown territory. Y'all see some content. As a matter of fact, I put out a video the other day of me and first time on the boat. I dropped that Saturday. The depth finder that is on the boat came from Internal Compass of NC. And I do thank him for that. I know you said don't mention it, but I still got to give you a shout out and give you praise for it, sir, because I do appreciate it. I'm gonna be tired before I even get on the job site, which is crazy. And 5.1 miles, take exit 131 to 40 west to 785 north. I try to be.
Please reduce
I need to
speed.
get up with you sometime and go do some gold searching. That would be fun. Now we find enough for me to keep any, but it'll still be fun. Oh, the truck has some nice wood on it. That's a nice truck. Seems like it's taking forever to go 4 miles.
Increase following distance. Increase following distance.
Increase it much more, I won't be able to.
Increase following distance.
I'm over an 18-wheeler back. Good Lord. How far does it want me to be back? be tired by the time I get to the job site today. Hey Nora, how are you doing? I've been live since like 7 a.m. 7:45 this morning. Well, we still got about 30 minutes of the ride left, Nora. So you're good to stay in here. I need to log on to Charles Schwab and see how my 401k is doing. I really haven't looked at that much lately. Alright, we're exiting here towards Danville, Virginia. Getting off the beaten path now. Virginia's okay. I'm not going to say anything bad about Virginia because it is for lovers, supposedly. Okay, 5.3 miles and then we exit off on 29. I'm kind of biased, but I think North Carolina is better than Virginia. But then again, I'm in North Carolina, so how could it not be better? Ha 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 ha. That's over in Charlotte, Tim. Greensboro Shrub Nursery. That's not a big nursery. I'm headed out to do some soil testing for a solar farm. Bless me. Buried eagle, more than likely, yes. But we're subcontracted through them, so. But yes, 99.9% of all solar farms I go to are federally funded solar farms. It will eventually feed Backlash. When Backlash gets paid and goes to Carly C's and gets the big meat package that they have to fill up his freezer. I need to figure out a way to divide my freezer space for pork and between pork, steak, hamburger, poultry, and seafood. Or figure out a way to get me a stand-up freezer for it. Huh. Well then, I don't have any choice but to exit here. And it says for me to take the Danville exit here. Good. I'm so far west right now, my ears just pop. High Cone Road. In 900 feet, continue straight. Okay. 8.2 miles, exit. And the speed limit dropped to 55. We might get to a job site today, ladies and gentlemen. I have no idea. There's the sheets. ahead of me is a state park called Pallet Mountain, I believe, if I'm not 100% mistaken. Greenhouses over to my left. Hey, Drunken Chef, what's up? How you doing, sir? Buds and Blooms Nursery. Pretty cool. IPHC Cornerstone Conference Center. I'm tired right now and I ain't even made it to my job site yet. I still got about 16 to 20 miles left. It's kind of sad when you start your day tired. I left the house at 7 o'clock, took the daughter to school. When Coastal got off of her live stream, I came live, and I've been live ever since. Been 3 hours and almost 10 minutes now. In the next 10 minutes or so, I am going to go ahead and end it because I'll be getting close to the job site then. Yep. There was something like 200 and some miles from my house to here. You'll be getting Panda? Okay. I didn't know if you would or if your daddy would. Speed check ahead. My GPS just told me there's a speed check ahead. That was mighty nice of it to tell me that. Okay. That's cool. Rockingham County, North Carolina. I just passed a store that had it all. North Carolina convenience, tobacco, vape, CBD, oil, and more. I guess the or more meant that there is a big amount of used cars out front. Now I'm getting off the beaten path, so I don't know where I'm headed to now. If I had stayed straight, I would have gone to Danville, Virginia. Now I don't know where I'm headed. Somewhere out in the country. Somewhere out in the country, past the city limits. Gonna start doing the boot scooting boogie here in a few minutes. Wildlife food plot seed sold here, Southern States. That's a good place. Huh. Paddle trail, left or straight, one or the other. Get to it either way, I guess. I'm about 12 miles from the job site. If I lose service between now and the job site, I'll just go ahead and end it. I don't know if I will or not, because I have no idea where I'm at now. That's a nice wood there. I'll turn left, and then I'll be about 7.5 from the job site. Interesting. Speed limit 45. City of Reidsville. I have no idea exactly where I'm at. Just following the GPS today. First time I've ever been here. And wouldn't you know, they'd have a Dollar General. Not many places don't have a Dollar General anymore. Oh, self-service station. No vacancy. Interesting. there. Body shop. Lake Reedsville Park is down that way. Interesting. Alright, y'all, since I am going to have to start paying more attention to my GPS and less to my chat and everything else and try to figure out where I'm supposed to be going, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Hope everybody has a wonderful and blessed day. Take care. God bless all of you. Thank you all for everything you do. Not sure when I will be live again. When I get home tonight, I'm gonna move a video over to my computer and try to get it edited for tomorrow. But so be looking for a video either tomorrow or Wednesday. And with that being said, I will talk to y'all later on. Have a good one. Merry Christmas if I don't talk to you between now and then, and take care. Bye.